Welcome to the stream. We're going to be streaming NXT. I know I'm in the bathroom right now, but I'm going to take a shower while NXT is going on. So buckle up for the first part of the stream being with the camera off. Sorry. So right now, camera off.
Finally got it! The first female Human American champion ever. Listen, tablet, our new NXT champion, Tony D'Angelo. Lola, Lola. You finally got your win. Congratulations. I want my rematch. You can have your rematch for the NXT Championship. And NXT Revenge. Baby, I'm gonna knock your ass out again. I got this. Everybody knows the show. Okay, to steal the match for himself, not for his team, and he's going to have some explaining to do to the NXT champion. Tonight,
Hey, I'm taking a shower right. I'm going to take a shower right now, guys. So, BRB. Well, the stream will be on. The NXT will be on. And I'm going to be taking a shower for it. That's why I have my camera off. So I'll have my camera on once I get back from taking a shower. You'll still hear NXT and I'll still be able to watch it. So just stay tuned for this first time being camera off.
tonight is driven by intense emotions, all for a retaliation to a personal injustice. Welcome to week one of NXT Revenge.
Oh, Jada Parker. New theme. I never knew she had this theme.
People are acting in intense emotions. This contest is going to be filled with pure gratitude.
They keep changing her theme, bro. I like the other one. I have to say Miss Parker, Miss Parker, Miss Parker.
It's going to get gnarly, and you're going to feel a beat. There's going to be a beat for NXT. Listen. You're out here putting your hands around like you're a DJ. You can already this weekend and then you said WrestleMania, but let's do this. What's about to happen here right now between these two? I've told you about the line. North has used wiser words when addressing Dana Parker. He told Parker, stop. Let's go. Are you? You feel me? I feel you. I also want to know if you see where Parker is coming from in this match. If you heard moments of women like Kalani think that they can take one on here today, but got big consequences for their actions. You kind of see where Dan and Mike are going to what's lacking on the free? You have a going wrong, but you have a member or anything like that. You can back. What's going to that's your big one. That's what it's all about. Fair point. Kicking off tonight with the two and with the women's championship. In your opinion, I think oh, yeah. Right, well, I think a lot of joy. A lot of joy. I'm going to give a thought. They don't go this night. You're the best boy I think. You remember that was trying to rush behind Parker, so it was out for the whole those certainly will set the tone. 2 weeks with NXT this week and next coming to you live from Orlando, Florida. Still to come, the NXT Championship will be defended. I mentioned the Women's Championship will be in our main event. And talking about this for second, I don't think you can do that. That's a great point you brought up. Have we ever seen the women this half before from top to bottom here in the Yep. That's a different thing. That's a different spread. It's just that spotlight. Opportunity. Opportunity. General here's his body. It's larger. I think it's body. It's much noise. Try to tap a little bit. Yeah, to come out and go into something. It's well there. Got all the tools and actually taking it to the next level. But still, man, sorry about the roster too. We're good. We're going to have another two stars moving this roster. Sally Armstrong debut here tonight on Revenge. Got one about down the arm. Oh, it's very fitting to your game. Oh, it's not one out. Lonnie trying to counter the power and stopping it over. I can't find it. Back in, now showing the great advantage with this match, the flexibility of the former big man stands out of okay. Oh! Well, straight with the leg. The big control is Jordan. And Jordan out on the break booker. And look at the vindictive eyes of Pelosi. The same idea. Gator Parker defeated Lonnie Jordan in New York, scoring Chuck Parker in the hallway after that vote with revenge on their mind. Here tonight live on NXT, and this is really the turning point. They found a body part to expose. He's taken away the lower body of Gator Parker, taken away a little bit of that power, and it's showing you. This way across the street. Just squeezing his pain. And you're getting scared to break away. And as you mentioned time and time again, bending the rules isn't breaking the rules. And a chop it down, taking out Parker one more time. Kalani out here to punish Parker. And I wonder if Kalani's thinking about Jada Parker's words. That Kalani should have owned up to her loss in New York instead of cheek shooting and jumping the I wanted. And then the guy nothing like saying, no, I know. They could have Big German suplex out of the corner. Maybe using the rest of that strength for Jada. Take another look on one bad leg. Jada Parker. That's a shit back with this game to play right there. It's wild to think how these two have changed since arriving here to the Performance Center. Complete opposites of what they believed when they stepped in to the PC here in Orlando. They're looking for a submission right now. Is Kalani? I don't think Kalani Jordan has changed or anything like that. I think she's smart enough, dude. I think she's thinking about. She doesn't smile as much. She doesn't care what people think anymore.
I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Exactly. That's what she's thinking about. Well, reaching for that bottom rope because right now all Jade is thinking about is getting out of this. Oh, reaches so close. And this again. How wise of Kalani to punish Jada Parker. I'll tell you right now, Kalani Jordan is going very deep in the team here tonight. She's very poised, very controlled in this match. You're not.
What do you think you are?
Oh, damn.
Become unhinged a little bit, talk a little bit too much trash, and they have woken up Jada Parker. We know Parker don't play, but Jada can't even get down to her feet, book. She can't even get to a vertical base. Sacrifice right now. I mean, right now, Lonnie Jordan has been putting in the work. It's like going to the body.
Yeah, Joe Hendricks next. Oh, the concert! Yes, I love the Joe Hendricks concerts. Oh my god. I haven't watched NXT in a couple weeks, so I forgot. I didn't know the storylines and all that.
To step up in the competitive landscape.
I love the Joe Hendricks concerts.
Ladies, but that's what this business has been built on. You know, pressure was like that. Yes. Oh, yes. Here we go. Here we go. Kicking off tonight with these two are capital on the NXT Women's Championship being defended. And of course, this weekend, not one, not two, not three, but 4 women's championship matches. This WrestleMania weekend in Las Vegas. What a backstabber. And for Jada, she might have done more damage to herself. Yeah. Right now, she's sucking it up. Right now, she's sticking deep down in that well, and that's what you gotta do if you want to.
I'm back out. Sorry, my hair's kind of frizzed.
Man, the entire looking right at you when she heard you say that. Here we go. Here we go, Vic. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. But I don't think
I love Booker.
realize it now. Kalani rolling to the outside, but listen to the NXT.
Booker.
Created some space right there. Let Jada Parker.
Left.
She's gonna make a mistake. She's gonna make a mistake, Vic. Talking about growing up, growing inside the ring, growing outside the ring, and expanding your. What a cutter! And, whoa! And you know, I know one thing I noticed about Jada on that kick out is she could have reached out and grabbed that bottom rope, but she didn't. Man, it was so close. Jada Parker showing you the heart she had. She kicked out. She powered out. She didn't take the easy way out. Instinctual kick out right there. I don't think she knew where it was right there. All the way to the top. Jada trying to get back up as quick as
Also, would you mind telling me your would you mind telling me your name? This is Acronium. I want to know who you are. I will believe I know you. Of how you said the big Pabon's in the house. So, would you mind telling me? No.
Didn't have enough to fully reach out and grab the leg, hook any sort of body part on Kalani. That's the kickoff of the end here tonight. You can say that again. And now look at Jada. Jada calling for it, looking for the hip knot. Oh, but there's no turnbuckle pad.
There's no turnbuckle. Oh, and the split leg moonsault by Kalani Jordan. And the win. 1-1.
It's your winner, Kalani Jordan. But Booker. But turnbuckle exposed. Jada not lighting that solid steel. Take another look. Kalani may not have even realized it, but certainly knew Jada was in trouble. And then with pinpoint accuracy, proves that she is one of a kind. And for Kalani, she gets one back tonight on NXT Revenge.
Works downstairs, nails downstairs,
Oh.
microphones down there. We got the hammer.
Okay.
Obviously,
Then never mind then.
part of your thing might be in the sheds. Every time I see her, you're up to something. What are you building this time? A time machine? You gotta go back and make sure those people get that done. Does this look like a superconductor to you? If I was building a time machine, I wouldn't be done till at least last week. See what I did there? No, this is like for Tatum. She's got this great idea, you know.
Time.
Oh no! It's like no. This saved me, and I'm glad because you and I need to talk. Okay?
Yeah, we need to talk about stand and deliver where things between friends clearly got out of hand.
Wow. You mean you starting it?
And you escalating it with the chair, Ricky? You know what? Let me try this one more time. I would like to extend an olive branch. Last Tuesday, I went good, right?
Yes. For you?
Yeah.
Divided, we are distracted. Together,
We are powerful.
so allow to help me, in the end, help
I'm
you.
sorry about that, guys.
I need your help
Just
to become
had a
three-time NXT champion.
call.
And on the other end of that, you get the first crack at it. I'm sorry? You know better. Let's get this party going. We're back, baby. Let's figure this
NXT Championship match still to come, but Booker, get your vocal cords ready. Joe Hendry addresses
Yes.
the future the only way he knows how.
Concert time.
Sunday, live from Las Vegas. The best in the world, CM Punk
I'm the champ, and I call the shots.
versus the original Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns.
Two of the biggest stars for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Greatness demands an answer. You will
Acknowledge me.
WrestleMania.
WWE World is returning to Las Vegas April 16th through the 20th. All new activations, the return of fan favorite experiences, and the largest superstore in WrestleMania history. Plus, just announced, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels is joining the stacked lineup. Limited tickets are on sale now. Head to WWEworld.com.
I'm eating
Time for
chicken
tonight's
sandwich.
NXT Focus, presented by Progressive.
Zari and I walked into last year's Stand and Deliver as a team, competing for singles gold. We both had a mutual understanding that it was every woman for herself, yet I ended it on top of the ladder. I became a double champion, but I wanted my best friend to be a champion as well. So we decided to go after the tag team titles at Evolution. Zarya hit me with a spear, and I knew it wasn't her fault. And, things happen in the ring, and we move on. A few months later, we had another title opportunity at SmackDown. Unfortunately, I hurt my knee, and I felt like I let my best friend down. Because of this injury, I wasn't able to defend my title at Halloween Havoc. I was about to vacate the title, but when Zarya wanted to defend the title for me, I thought of it as a way to make it up to her for losing the tag matches. I know it was a risk, but I trusted Zarya with my life, so of course I was going to let her step up. However, she gets distracted and loses. I vacated the speed title, focused on getting cleared, and I finally got my title rematch. I was reaching for the ropes, and Zarya threw in the towel. Zarya took the decision out of my hand. And I know that if I did that to her, she would have lost her mind. Now thinking back, it's because she couldn't stand the thought of seeing me become champion again instead of her. It makes sense now because that's the reason why she didn't hesitate when I said she should be the one to go after the TNA Knockouts Championship. I knew how badly she wanted to be a champion. She wanted to be a champion so that she could feel superior to me. I never claimed to be a perfect friend, but I know I was a good friend to Zarya. Every time we argued, I apologized. Every time she called me out for being greedy, I vouched for her so she could get her own opportunities. I owned up to everything I did. Our ambitions became our bond, and I thought our bond was stronger than our ambitions. After I beat Zarya at Stand and Deliver, I realized she was right. I wasn't the villain. I was just the last one standing every time an opportunity presented itself. All Zarya does is point the blame at me and give excuses as to why she can't get it done. So, Zarya, next week, last woman standing, what's your excuse going to be?
So Zarya,
Yeah.
woman standing next week.
I believe in Joe Henry. And London, and Paris, and Tokyo, and Scotland, and Canada, Mexico. So I believe in Joe Henry. I believe in Joe Henry.
What?
Radio sound fast from free. Was leaving Joe Henry. Joe Henry. See this radio. Sucker. Joe Henry. See this.
Say his name and he appears. Let's call it like it is. I lost the NXT Championship. And that means I now need to ask myself some really difficult questions. Is this the end of the road? Should I just stop now? Should I just quit? Well, I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, Joe says no.
Yeah. Don't quit, Joe. Don't quit, Joe. Don't say.
That's right. So what
Like
we're
Joe
going to do
something.
is, how about we lift everyone's spirits with a Joe Hendry concert?
Yeah.
All right.
Here you go.
I was the champion for all of NXT. And now it's some guy leaving the mafia. His name is Tony D. Can I reclaim? I guess we'll have to see. Everybody wants the title. So many challengers remain, including Ethan and Ricky now. They're on the same page again. Pun intended.
Fun.
Can Tony D retain? The title was my life. It's a shame that I lost her. Can I get it back, or will I go to the...
Oh, Keanu Carver.
Keanu Carver? No. We're not going to do this. I've seen you disrespecting everyone here in NXT. And look, these people were promised a Joe Hendry concert, and they're going to get a Joe Hendry concert.
Well, Carver, just said, Carver could care less about the people, and good for Joe Hendry. Oh, there it is. Oh,
Yeah, Joe. Uh-oh.
It's Carver. And Carver now destroying Joe Hendry. We need more security. Two guys. What the hell are they going to do?
Is he bleeding?
Come on, security. Come on.
What? I hope our general manager's seeing what is going on right now. This is unbelievable. This is
Oh my god. Oh my god.
carving up the bodies once again. Someone's got to get him under control.
Tonight, I set the tone on how my reign as NXT champion goes because I'm about to face Ethan Page, a man who has made his mark in NXT, a former NXT champion, arguably the greatest North American champion of all time, who broke the ruler's record. Now, the ruler, he is about to slay the beast at WrestleMania. Well, Paige, you're looking at the man who dethroned the ruler. Now, that's a big notch in my belt. And I'm going to need a couple more of those if I want to get to where I want to be.
Now, Ethan, I picked you because I don't like you, your smile, or your style. But I also picked you because for the last 2 years, you've been at the forefront of NXT. And I changed my life for this title. And tonight, I'm going to smash you and your ego to keep it.
NXT Championship on the line tonight, but we have been waiting for this moment. From Evolve to NXT. Kelly Armstrong.
Oh, Kelly Armstrong. It's about to be a dominance. She could be the next, probably Jade Cargill. So obviously we gotta give it like 2 or 3 years for her to debut in the main roster. Money is my legacy. My legacy. My legacy. Only brains, only brains. My legacy. Blah.
Hola.
Stephanie.
Gracias, te extrañé. Amiga, that title look good on you. Gracias. You ready? Sí. Y amiga, buena suerte en tu primer WrestleMania. Beat Liv. Hey, good luck tonight. Gracias.
Stephanie, welcome back.
Engines ready. Get set. Go.
Booker T. Booker. Word.
Get set. Go. I gotta go. I gotta get there. Get out.
No. Stephanie is just she's not my girlfriend. But she's way older than me. And yes, she does speak Spanish. She's she's from Venezuela.
Eastern. What a matchup that will be. What a matchup this is going to be. And it could be a big 48 hours for this woman.
Golly.
See me? This my lane apparently.
Golly.
Bet they gon' remember me. With the juices, spotlight in my movements. Capture this, see it clear, high.
I don't know if my broadcast partners turned into Tony the Tiger or if he's a two-time Hall of Famer. The Booker. This is a huge match for Skylar Ray and Kelly Armstrong. When it comes to Armstrong,
Golly, beat her.
Kelly Armstrong is somebody that's looking to come up big. I mean, she's a hell of an athlete. She's somebody that's very, very coachable, hard worker. I got a chance to work with her as far as LFG goes, as well as Evolve.
Yeah.
It's one
Damn.
thing. This is NXT. Let's see how she plays out.
you can say that again.
Oh my God.
Let's not forget Ray was the winner of season 2 of LFG. His last seen teaming with Shiloh Hill late last year, and apparently Hill is trying to construct something for Tatum Paxley, but Callie Armstrong applying pressure. 3-time All-American in track at USC. You talked about Evolve. She was the first ever Evolve women's champion, defeated Natalia, wild champion, and helped build that Evolve brand.
Yeah, but
Which Scott
Skylar Ray did not sleep on Skylar Ray as well. I was just wondering if Skylar Ray can make the transition tonight. A big win for her. Oh, definitely. But what a pod. What a pod.
What a spine buster from Callie Armstrong. And she told me,
Spine to the pine. Spine to the pine.
she told me her mentality is simple. You want something done right, you do it yourself.
Oh, no, definitely opportunity.
Oh, let's go, Callie.
To put eyes on her immediately.
We talk about the women's division. I mean, how can Callie become a difference?
Ooh.
What a power slam into the cover. Hold that thought. Ray kicks out. Take another look. Feel the power. Feel the
Beautiful. Spine buster.
Impact. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I was any of the ladies in the locker room right now, I would not want this contest if I didn't have to take it. You understand? Give me, where's my agent? Where's my agent? I don't want none of this. That's what I'm saying.
Well, Skylar Ray right now trying to fight back the best she can. Certainly this is a tough test for the former Tennessee Titan cheerleader. She just turned right around.
Oh, look at the jam. Oh, look at the jam.
Hey.
Callie just peppering Ray into another cover hook of the leg and another kick out. Gotta admire the tenacity of Ray in this matchup. But look at Callie Armstrong right back on top. Doesn't care who you are. As I mentioned earlier, this is a woman who's also self-motivated. She is all she needs. Those are her words, not mine.
I'm very confident, Vic. Very, very confident. You could tell by the way she walked to the ring. That wasn't just your regular walk. That was a power walk, Vic. Yes.
Oh, Ray just getting out of the way, and this could be a turning point for Skylar Ray, who, yes, does have a few more matches, and I mean just a few more matches under her belt here in NXT. That's why it's a big opportunity for both these women here in NXT Revenge, especially the state of the women's division, as we've talked about since the beginning. Kalani Jordan picking up a victory to start the night. This matchup here right now, not to mention the women's championship to be defended in our main event here week one of NXT Revenge.
Good job by Skyler. I'm gonna tell you right there, she's very emotional, Vic. She's so emotional when it comes to going out here and getting the Vic. She does not like to lose. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
DDT into the cover. Will it be enough? I mean, would love to pick up a win with Ray. You brought up emotion. Is she too emotional? Is that something she needs to start checking?
Sometimes it can work for you, but sometimes it definitely can work against you, especially in a matchup like this, Vic. Because all eyes on the lady. Skyler just got clocked. Just got clocked.
She got clocked. She got caught. And now Callie Armstrong going to continue to apply the pressure. Another big power slam. Showing you she is power personified. In the USC track star, as I mentioned.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. Oh my God. Holy hell.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah.
Ah. Fuck.
Welcome to NXT.
Yeah, Callie.
If you hear the theme, some of the women might need to listen closer. Get out of my way. Callie Armstrong, impressive here tonight. Bam! Just that huge shoulder tackle, that Callie connection, which has helped her dominate of all. And for Callie, you can say that again. She makes a strong statement here at NXT Revenge.
Well, you guys made quite the statement last week.
Yeah, we did. That's exactly like the idea.
Yeah, and I figured I'd be hearing from you.
Well, I did what you said. I pinned the champion, so that means.
Yeah, you earned a championship opportunity, and I talked to Tatum, and she actually agreed to a match for next week. However, she insisted on selecting a stipulation for the match, and I agreed with it.
You lost me there, brother. No, hold on, Flake. Let me handle this. Listen, buddy, I don't know what kind of personal vendetta you have against the rightful North American champion, but it's not going to stand on my watch. You got me? Blake, look at me. Blake, look at me. Easy. Watch. Listen, you're the glamour, okay? It doesn't matter what the stipulation is. You're going to be fine.
Exactly. How bad could it be?
It can't be that bad.
And you didn't.
Boys been leaving.
Thanks for stopping by.
Good now.
You like making girls sad, Stone, huh? Makes you feel good. Out of my office, Smokes. See ya.
Stipulation could be that Tatum actually is going to select the Women's American Championship match.
Here you go. Smile. Here you go.
To the championship.
Smile. Here you go.
Looking to add to his ego.
Smile. Here you go.
Challenges Tony D'Angelo in the NXT Championship. It's next. It's live on NXT.
My biggest thing talking to Sean is about the sacrifices that you have to take to be the man. But most importantly, be great at what you do.
This is a new era, being led by Trick Williams.
Shawn Michaels, he gave me a chance, and I feel like I earned his respect.
They know I care, and that's the reason that I always wanted to go so well. I see them with this unbelievable opportunity and this unbelievable amount of ability, and want them to harness all of that.
Oh, new documentary, Sean.
The Heartbreak Kid Becoming Shawn Michaels is a new original documentary that takes an in-depth look at Shawn from a Hall of Fame career to his current role running NXT. Watch it now, only on Peacock.
I still see it, man.
NXT Championship on the line. That man looking to become a two-time NXT champion. But there is the champion, the first ever Grand Slam champion in this brand's history. So Booker, to take it a step further, how can Tony put his stamp on this brand now that he is the NXT champion? You said it, Vic. First Grand Slam champion, right? Yep. You got to go out here and get up and put a string together, man. What it proves that he is truly the guy to run this brand of NXT. It's all about going out there and referencing the goal. I say it all the time. Check, check, check. That's the man. That first time, what are we talking about? You got a true champ. You got a true champ. Until you go out there and get big, that goal at least one time. It doesn't matter. But it's a big night. It's only the end. Let's go to our ring announcer, Mike Rome. The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the
NXT Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 240 pounds, Illegal Ethan Page. Ethan Page can't get it tonight. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 253 pounds, he is the NXT champion, Tony D'Angelo. Ethan Page stole the victory from Tony last week in that 8-man tag team match, but it was Tony who got the last laugh. Warming up in the back, you got a little sweat going already, and Tony D looks dry as a bone right now, Big. Oh, sorry about this match. What advice do you have for Tony on this first defense? Tony knows exactly what he has to plug in. He's been straight. Tony D has been a pillar here at NXT for quite some time. It's just about going up there and handling your business. Well, that's right. We're talking about being the first ever Grand Slam champion. But how different, Booker, how different is the pressure from defending, say, the TV title to when you won the world title in WCW? Yeah, the world title outfit. I mean, the heavyweight championship is the hardest job in our business, but that's a spot that's reserved for the elite. And the question is Tony D the elite? That's the question right there, Vic. Well, we're going to have the answer to that. The last superstar to unsuccessfully defend the NXT title in their first segment was Johnny Gargano back in 2019. And Tony D'Angelo is in there with someone who has also been a pillar of recent memory, one of the best, whether I like to admit it or not, here in NXT, Ethan Page. former NXT champion, former North American champion, longest reigning of all time, and at the same time was the mixed tag team champion down in AAA, battling for two brands, has now looking for a suplex trying to hoist D'Angelo crowding and trying to get him right back. Pay.
Yeah, I don't call him the can man for nothing. That's not hyperbole or anything like that. This time, the page.
Yeah, there's Ricky Saints. And look, Tony the End. Oh, Ricky Saints.
What the? Dang.
Who had
What the?
what the?
Who the fuck just took Ricky? Who just kidnapped him?
Both men.
Who just kidnapped Ricky?
I guess he doesn't have to be mindful of Ricky Saints.
Oh, Shiloh!
Shiloh Hill.
What the hell is going on?
He heard what was happening. He heard the grand plan. He just tied up Ricky Saints, and Tony's not going to have to be mindful. This is going to be an even playing field as up goes Paige and bam! Got to have any confidence in him as D'Angelo into the cover hook of the leg. And a near fall. We talked about being the first ever Grand Slam champion. Well, also Tony T, the third ever Triple Crown champion, is now continuing to look to apply the offensive pressure. Paige slipping down, and oh, what a kick. States championship. And when you talk about this title, in total, a half dozen former NXT champions have competed on the grandest stage of them all this weekend. 6 of them. These men know just how important this title is.
I tell you right now, Tony G is looking like that champion. And he looks to represent here at NXT.
Well, with this history, I don't think many have doubted that he can handle the pressure of the title. Tony D'Angelo is a changed man, completely different. So it's his return at deadline, and there was a big spear. When you think about Tony D'Angelo, you think about what he has said about Phase 1 and mission accomplished. Phase 2, mission accomplished. Phase 3, I assume we're in, and that is controlling the title, controlling the brand. As right now, Tony D'Angelo looking for forget about it. It was countered by Paige. Paige now. Oh, it's up to D'Angelo. D'Angelo will fall back, laying on his feet, coming right back in, and both men meeting in the center of the ring. And this is not your slugfest, Booker. Who do you favor?
Me personally, I'm gonna go with Ethan Page. He's gonna work out later. They're gonna deep waters. Oh, that's got to go.
He certainly did. And right back in comes D'Angelo. And Tony D'Angelo has the challenger now locked. Looking up for the second time. There it is. That kick out.
Talk a lot. Tells me a lot about Ethan Page. Where did these guys? I'm telling you. The question has to be going through the mind of Tony T. Can I finish the thing right there?
This brings me back to my point. Ethan Page knows what it takes to not only win, but keep the NXT title. Will that play into his advantage as this man is on it? Oh, thumb to the eye.
So smart right there.
Official was behind Ethan Page.
Blind side.
Page.
It's a blind side right there.
Page cut corners like he always does. Somehow he always comes back.
If you ain't cheap, you ain't trying. Right now, this is for the NXT championship. What the hell you talking about?
Talking about Ethan Page, talking about Tony D'Angelo, I'm talking about this match, I'm talking about having pride of being champion, because that's what Tony D has. He has been wanting this since 2021. He's been fighting for this, and it's Ethan Page who could put it in.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Tony kicks out. I mean, you got to be impressed with that.
These are all the workouts that them to come and play right there for Tony D. Like I say, great cheap.
Another near fall. Now what's going to the line of Page? Page right there. Thrown right to the eye. The official didn't see it. We saw the big power slam. We saw the big splash. We saw another big kick out from the champion.
Ethan Page is pulling out all the stops tonight.
Ethan Page must have held that title for the second time, but now he's got no Ricky Saints.
Oh.
D'Angelo, shoulders out. Near fall, and one more time being hoisted up. Oh, looking for Ego's edge. There's Ethan Page. And
No. Oh, he still survived.
I don't even know if Page realized the championship was laying there, the one that he brought into the ring. But he certainly just dropped Tony D right on the goal. I don't know how Tony D'Angelo is continuing to fight, but his championship is on the line, and now Ethan Page reeks of desperation. Page is doing it. It's going to be referee's discretion at this juncture. That's our head official here at NXT. No. No, not a twisted bridge.
Oh my God.
Page. D'Angelo just saved the championship.
Tony, there's a thing about it. Tony, no!
And the table didn't break. The table didn't budge. D'Angelo fired up. Ethan, turn around.
Bam. Good night, Ethan Page.
D'Angelo retains. Championship in the first defense. D'Angelo is now starting to cement his championship legacy here at NXT with that first defense over Ethan Page. And Tony's used to having the bullseye on his back. Problem is now, he doesn't know who's lining up to take the next shot. Speaking of championships, there's the North American champion with a lot on his mind. We're here for Miles Born. Next.
It's always from that hallway.
You stick your nose in my business. Hey, the guy I'm talking to you. Ricky, let me tell you something. I said this ain't over, okay? All day out here. Some of this stuff. I'm wearing the black in my halfway down. We're going to something awesome. Come on. CW. Our Revenge champion ready to address the NXT universe. The standing delivered. I pulled the black and gold out of Johnny Westland and I sent him right back to SmackDown. What a feeling. I mean, I was standing there on my own with this title that I busted my ass for. About to go home and celebrate with my favorite dessert. I get hit with the chair.
Stephanie.
Now I know, we all know, I'm deaf. But I heard that, and more importantly, I felt it. And all the chatter after the match, it wasn't how I just beaten an NXT legend. No, it was that Dion Linus might be your next North American champion.
Yeah.
So last week, I dark state, minus the cute little mask that they wear because Dion, a stand and deliver, you stole my moment. So it's only fair play when I say this. Dark State, when you attack the North American champion, ain't nobody safe. Now it's a risk.
Uh-oh.
It's a
Same,
risk for my
same thought. Here we go.
Hey, Miles, that championship edge you got from EP, but you sure as hell ain't get his brain, did you? I mean, over the last year, what we dropped champions, we won titles, we put fear into NXT. And over the last couple months, I've been fingertips away from the NXT title, but distractions keep getting in the way. But I'm here to put a stop to all that. The Dark State slump is over. And Dark State's future is on your shoulder. The North American title. So I'm gonna give you two options, Miles. You accept your fate, or you can try and deny the inevitable. But either way, that title, if you want a title match, we could put that together next week, no problem. But as to your ultimatum, I'm gonna have to go with option C, which is where I keep this title. But judging the look on your face, you don't like that answer, Dion. So here's the deal. You can either have this title match with me, or Dark State can do what Dark State does. Slide in this ring and try to take me out. But if you boys do that, you might not get your title match.
Hmm.
So Dion, like the leader of Dark State, you have a decision to make. But either way, I'm ready. The leader of Dark State, hey, fool, you misinformed, boo. Hey, ain't no damn leader. And ain't no damn reason you should be out here talking out the side of your neck like you gonna come down here and break it.
Hmm.
Seems like it's on then, huh? Hey, whoa, hold on, wait. Hey, we not doing this right now. Come on, God, man, what you talking about, man? Bro, I'm talking about our future. I'm trying to do what's best for our future, and our future is that title. Our future or your future? Oh, I got this in a man. Saquon, not listening, just got dropped by Miles Brown. They got the rest of Dark State. Pull Saquon out. They're not on the same page. And you know what, Booker? Well, Dark State again. Well, from chaos out here to what's coming up in moments, the speed tournament continues. Prosper, Van Dukes, who advances? Find out next.
Don't know who any of them are, to be honest.
The writing was on the wall at last year's Stand and Deliver.
Hold on, we're right back now.
I was the first to qualify for the North American title ladder match. And then Soul had to go and do the same thing under the impression that it was every woman for herself. When we met at the top of that ladder, the only thing in that moment that mattered was her. She was everything. The only thing that mattered to Soul was gold. So she kicked me off of the ladder and she won. I did my best to be the supportive best friend when she had 2 titles while I had nothing. We finally got our first chance at Tag Team Gold at Evolution, and Soul screws it up in the wrong place at the wrong time. But of course, it's not Soul's fault. Just like it was a few months later on SmackDown, when I needed Soul to come through, what happens? She gets hurt. Who gets the worst of it? Me. So instead of leaving her, I did what any good friend would do, and I volunteered to defend the North American title so she didn't have to watch all of her hard work slip through her hands. And what happens in the match? Soul makes it about her, and it costs me again. But this time, Soul got a taste of it because she lost the title. Now in the rematch, the girl can barely stand. I'm throwing the towel so that Soul doesn't get on the injured list for a year, and I'm the bad friend. No, I think it's the complete opposite. I shouldn't have thrown in the towel because then I wouldn't have to watch her get handpicked for every single opportunity. Every time I get close to something, Soul is there to keep me down. So you tried to keep me in your shadow because you know I am better than you. No one has ever kicked out of the Soul Snatcher except me. It took 3 Soul Snatchers to keep me down at Stand and Deliver. But I promise that will never happen again. So I would have let the world burn for you. But after everything you've done, you will be burning beside it. Next week, I will be the last woman standing.
Yeah. What a collision. What a battle. That will be next Tuesday here on NXT. They tell me I'm next. If I wasn't so cool, I could be the best.
I don't know what to say. Yeah.
It's St. Timothy First. It's for Orlando.
Oh, EK. Is it this lady or a different lady I was saying it's just funny? This one is of the one I talked, Zaria. She is Australian. She has red hair. The other one has black hair, which her name is Rhea Ripley. They're both Australian. Rhea is from Adelaide, Australia. And where is Zaria from? Hold on, let me check.
As a Pabon, welcome again at 200.
Townsville, Queensland, Australia. Well, no, sorry.
Came to the United
Townsville
States
City,
months ago.
Australia. Adelaide,
I've
Australia.
dominated the European wrestling scene, breaking wheels and holding
Yes, they don't
titles.
technically go from Adelaide, Australia.
I began my NXT career by
Also, I see that you can tell who was Australian because of the voice.
is here to change NXT's definition.
There's a couple more Australians in WWE right now. One of them, their name is Grayson Waller. The other one is Bronson Reed.
This style fits both that.
And that should be it. There's only 4 Australians. 2 women, 2 men.
But this kid right here, he's a muscled up guy, but he's got a lot of agility, just like that right there, man.
15 seconds off the clock, and both these men moving at a quick pace. I don't want to take away from this matchup, but what do you think Shiloh is doing?
Oh my God.
That's getting tossed to the outside with EK.
Woo! DVD. Oh, yes. Did I tell you? This guy's a hype. He can do anything in the ring. He can fly. He got a bad game. And right there.
Oh my God.
not able to get the three as we're about 60 seconds off. But Shiloh Hill talking about building a time machine, but it looks like he's building something for Taylor Paxton. What could it be?
I don't know what Shiloh did. The guy's, he's different. Let's just say that.
He certainly is different, but so is
Yep.
Prosper,
Yep.
who now might have his opportunity. He said he was a superhero, right? He doesn't need a cape. Take a look at this.
Oh my God.
Just like we saw in St. Louis. And you got to wonder, Booker, are both these men competing with Elio on their mind, a friend of theirs, who, as we know, documented, had to hand over the speed championship due to injury?
I'll tell you right now, guys.
Yeah.
The last thing they should be thinking about is Helio LaFleur. I mean, it's
You-
unfortunate.
You have a girlfriend or a wife
The speed championship.
that's Australian. That's probably why you recognize the voice. So do you have like a girl?
Seconds left in this matchup. Who will advance, picking up some speed and close.
Take a call right there.
Definition of a deep cleaner, but EK able to kick out.
That was such a lazy kick out there.
Oh, look, we talk about this Belgian native as Blake Howard on Evolve, who refers to him as a power horse. Perfect blend. Hits like a heavyweight, flies like a cruiserweight. 60 seconds left.
60 seconds left.
Kick. Man, Duke's rot. They just got 20. And now we're getting into crunch time. 150 seconds.
Oh.
Kick almost like a
See that?
shining wizard standing up. Cover.
He looked up at the clock right there real quick. Trying to take his time, pick.
We got 40 seconds
Man.
left in counting. So kick under the jaw. So who's going to head to the championship? Who's going to face Lexus King? Back up. Oh. Woo! Javon Evans has run 30 seconds left right now. Clock is ticking.
This will be over right here.
He realizes he's got 20 seconds to change all the way up.
Oh my God, no shooting star press.
17. Clock now. Under 15 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Beautiful. It's over right here. Yeah.
That's what they say. Swag like trying to that went down to the wire. And you know what? I will give it up for both of these men. Nice show of sportsmanship.
What a classic. Only 3 minutes.
I love it, man.
They move at a pace we've never seen before. Non-stop, and in the end, it was Prosper who punches his ticket to next week. And he's looking in to his future. DK, Lexus King, one man walks out with the speed title on week 2 of NXT Revenge.
Hey, the game. Yeah, what the hell was that? Ruining Joe's concert? What were you thinking?
Bro, Joe's time at the top is done. No more singing, no more guitars. Done.
I don't know about all that, Keanu, but you're forcing my hand next week.
Next week? Next week, you gonna put Andrew in the ring with me? I promise you, it's gonna be his funeral.
Yes.
Those are tough words, but the NXT Women's Championship will be defended in our main event. When we return, we take a closer look at someone who was close to winning that title in St. Louis, Kendall Gray, next.
I've had the privilege of performing in front of the greatest fans in the world. Everywhere I go, they hear the same thing. If you get any closer to this, closer to the action, closer to the moments, closer to WWE. That's exactly why we built Club WWE. It's your way in. Early access to tickets, exclusive drops you can't get anywhere else, rewards for showing up and engaging, a global community and an exclusive hub, and bonus content expands the WWE universe even further. This is everything WWE brought closer to you in one ultimate membership. On your waitlist now and become the ultimate insider.
4 days away from WrestleMania 42, the two-night extravaganza live from Las Vegas on April 18th and 19th, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. On Saturday, night 1, the first hour will be live on ESPN2, with night 2's first hour live on ESPN. ESPN. Full coverage on both nights on the ESPN app. WrestleMania for the first time ever on ESPN. And Booker, can you believe it's here? WrestleMania, the greatest weekend of the year, man.
Look at that saying, man. The show will be more. I cannot wait. I cannot wait, man.
The grandest stage of them all this weekend, WrestleMania in Las Vegas. But our main event tonight is about the NXT Women's Championship. And someone who's going to have their eye very closely on our main event is Kendall Gray.
This girl is going to show that I'm built for big moments. You see, this isn't my typical style. Getting dressed up, talking about myself. I'm the type of person to let my
Oh, she dyed her
speak
hair.
for me. But coming off of Stand and Deliver and competing for the NXT Women's Championship, even though I didn't win the title, I've had a ton of time to reflect over the
Like a wrestling match, and there's Shane O'Mac. Shane McMahon is here at the ballpark in the right center field bleachers.
last year. I remember asking last year what my chances were to get on Stand and Deliver because it was in my hometown, Las Vegas, Nevada. And the answer, going backstage and doing Wednesdays, I'm silly, I'm goofy. I let that goofy side come out. Another big part of my growth over the past year was evolving. And most importantly, it gave me confidence in believing that I will be a WWE superstar. My transition from amateur wrestling to pro wrestling hasn't been easy. And just because a few people have done it doesn't mean it's not difficult. But without Evolve, I would have no success on NXT. And I definitely wouldn't be the 2025 Iron Survivor.
And we got a shocker.
Kendall Gray shocked the world, man.
That was the night that I truly believed that I can hang with the best in NXT. The night the WWE Universe saw me as a star. NXT saw me as a star. And you're telling me John Cena picked me to be in that match? Like, bro, come on. That's the best that it could be. I mean, I remember as a kid wearing John Cena merch, having his chains. My dad would take me and my brother just to watch John Cena. I mean, me and my brother used to argue about who was going to be John Cena on the video games. And now he chose me as someone worthy enough to go after the NXT Women's Championship. I would always find little pieces of advice that Cena would say in podcasts and interviews. He would say always to show up early, outwork everyone, and be coachable. And that's exactly what I did at my tryout to get to NXT. I remember after winning my third national title, I had Julius Creed reach out saying, WWE next? I was like, okay, yeah, totally. Because I didn't even think this would be a possibility. And then days later, I had WWE reaching out, asking if I wanted to try out. I mean, it was right after nationals. I was still cutting weight, like 110 pounds. I mean, I was the smallest girl at the tryout. And I remember in that moment, I was like, what am I doing here? I don't fit in. I'm too small, stuttering over my words. But the more I got in the ring, the more I realized I was starting to fall in love with it. Once my competitive edge kicked in, I knew I wasn't going to walk out without a contract. That's what got me to NXT. But trust me, there's a whole different side of me that NXT doesn't know.
Okay.
I see that you're up here. I said I wanted to talk to you. I met in my office. Why are you up this?
Tatum.
This is what I like to think. Stone, look, this has got to stop. I am the only NXT Women's North American champion.
Yeah, I agree. And you've had some time to think now. Did you figure out what stipulation you want for the match?
Well, it seems like no matter what I say or do, Blake Monroe keeps finding different ways to call herself the North American champion.
I know. Can we just talk about this down here?
No. And the more she's pushed, she becomes this ruthless, vindictive woman from hell.
Okay.
I'm going to do what I should have done the minute she set foot in NXT. And I'm going to lay her to rest.
How are you going to do that?
I'm going to send Blake Monroe and that fake title to hell where they belong.
Tatum! It's all done!
Oh.
Cat's the match.
Let's talk about next week. Sorry, standing will incapacitate their opponents so they cannot rise to their feet by the count of 10. Who gets the ultimate revenge next week here on NXT? Deion Lennox attacked Miles Born in St. Louis. Born retaliated last week, but after tonight, these two will meet for the North American Championship. It goes down next Tuesday at NXT Revenge. Carver crashed his concert earlier. Now Joe Hendry looks for revenge. Can the belief of the universe help Hendry overcome Keanu? We'll find out next week. And as we just learned, one woman will be sent to hell. Paxley Monroe for the women's North American title to be contested in a casket match. It's all going down live next Tuesday at NXT Revenge. This matchup presented by Progressive. Boys defends her title against JCJ. It's our main event next.
Hey Adrian, I forgot. Um, wait, how old are you right now?
What you want? No, I ain't good, bro. You ain't listening to me. You question everything I do. You dropped on the EP last week. Where was you last week, fool? I was in there getting mobbed, and you out there still tripping out North American title, fool. We've been down, but you don't even care. If we down, I'm down. Don't do that, bro. Oh, don't do that, bro. That's not how we roll, fool. If that was anybody else, these two would have sent his ass through the clouds. But nah, we gotta worry about Dion. Dion's title matches. What do Dion want to do? Because Dion keep changing the plan. I'm trying to be smart. And like you. And we could. Yo, we gotta calm down. We gotta stick together. In order for us to get back to the top of NXT, something we all get. We need gold. This is our only shot, so why risk it? Yeah, that's forever, bro.
Huh, huh.
Some dark times for Dark State as we're set for the championship main event. And for Low Life, is she ready to defend the title against one of the best in JCK? 2023 breakout tournament winner. She's holding the AAA mixed tag titles in AAA. Can't slip over that because that by osmosis or anything like that. That she worked her ass off for it. The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing Fatal Influence, JCJ.
Let's hear it for her. What a kind of boom here.
And her opponent from Miami, Florida. She is one half of the AAA Mixed Tag and the NXT Women's Champion, Lola Vice. You know, look, we kind of talked about it in the Tony D'Angelo matchup, your history in WCW. I truly want to know, and this goes for Tony D as well as Lola Vice. What is it? So close on media game, but that goes back to the old adage: that you fall down, and what do you do? What do you do, Vic? You get right back up and go right back at it. That's what Lola Vice is doing, man. That's why she's in the position like that's so protection to chair. Well, the same can be said for JCJ. She's got right back up. She wanted her championship rematch, and she has it tonight. That rematch clause so quick, so soon we get. You don't have to. It's okay. It's in the hole. It's up. Money in the bank. Not so soon. It's time to look at tonight's NXT recap presented by Progressive. You know, I think it's hard to argue what you're saying, but you could just feel the atmosphere here tonight. It's cranked up with each passing minute, each passing matchup. And right now, This is a premium live event, main event atmosphere for this women's championship.
Anywhere in the world, Vic. The ladies are always bringing it up to you right now. Lola Vice, she has a lot here. She's got so much here tonight.
I believe Vice will be more focused than ever now that she has become the NXT Women's Champion.
I always say, when you become champion, it makes you about 30% better.
You can look at that from the other side too. Another cover, another kick out. Sometimes we have seen champions get complacent as a crucifix and a kick out, and winning the championship has led to a downward spiral once they lose it.
Well, that's true. That's true. I don't think it's going to happen in this case. Like I said, Lola Vice has been working so hard, but I take nothing away from JCJ. So,
JC, yeah. Submission right now. JC rolling up, having to relinquish the hold. And, we talk about staying. It was Lola who pinned to JC in St. Louis. Does any part of you think Stand and Deliver was, and I hate to use this word, but a fluke?
I don't think it was a fluke or anything like that. Lola Vice is going to flash in the pan here today, going to the bar or anything like that. I see it. I see big things happening in the future for Lola Vice. Oh, wait a minute. I see some. I feel a great. Oh, yes.
He just paid the price. Lola just got JC, and the numbers advantage land again into the hand of JC Jane with the title hanging in the balance. Women's championship on the line. Both women laying it on the line with a loud and fired up NXT universe. Jane has made a lot of history. She can certainly make more here tonight. No one has held the NXT Women's title 3 times. In fact, only 2 superstars have ever held singles titles 3 times in NXT history. JC Jane looking to enter some rarefied air.
It's one thing. Staying there is something totally different. The doubters definitely came out of the woodwork when JC Jane won the title. Well, I'm sure the same thing's going to happen. I'm sure the internet's going to be one day, once in a fluke, just like you just said. Let's go.
Big German suplex from the champion.
Yes.
What a way to cap off week 1 of NXT Revenge. Tatum, Blake for the North American Women's title next week in a casket match.
The casket match is definitely an iconic match, and this match is made famous by the Undertaker, so definitely big shoes to fill. Oh, educated feedback.
JC Jane.
Did she say you don't agree? Did she say, listen, you don't agree on it?
Suplex, JC turned inside out. Lola Vice now picking up some steam into the cover. Just able to kick out now. For a submission again.
1, 2.
And again, that's the second time JC Jane has been able to shift her weight into a pinning predicament, forcing Lola to have to relinquish a hold. Looking for that.
Oh, so smart.
Try again.
So smart though by JC Jane. Momentum just took her out of the ring right there, but I'm sure she felt that. I'm sure she felt she was so close to that. Yeah, right there, just took advantage of it. Time is precious right here.
Getting JC back in it. Oh, yeah, here we go. It's always looking at the corners. Distracted for a moment and then
That's it. Oh, that's it.
And oh no.
official. Look at this. Just playing under that knee. Val and Lady on the outside could be the ones to deliver the fatal blow to Lola and her championship reign. Official right now. What's going on the outside? Look at this.
Oh my God.
Submission. And Lady again. Come on. Let's throw it.
Oh.
Just what the?
No, not like this.
Getting Lady finally out of the ring.
Not like this. Rolling encore. No. Yes. Let's go, Lola.
So close to stealing the women's title. Again, off that kick from Pabon in the rolling encore. That is how JC Jane beat Stephanie Vaquer, who gave a pep talk earlier tonight to Lola Vice. Lola though countering. Shoulders out for a moment, roll right back. And Stephanie, walking in this division. They took her, that body scissors is wrecked.
In the middle of the ring, though.
Tap, JC. Tap.
JC Jane had the wherewithal, though, to get out of it.
Able to get back to a vertical base, trying to rip Lola around. Lola right out, trying to take JC back down. Trying to use the ropes to assist. Certainly does. And now that is cinched in a lot deeper.
It was from McDonald's.
JC able to wiggle free and get right back to get rid of some of that pressure. But again, trying to alleviate anything she can in this moment. Oh, that's one way to do it. Roll through and another kick out.
She's a pro right there. Just went with the momentum right then. Squeezed out of it, but right there, caught again.
Another kick out and Laney this.
Laney. Yes. Yes.
And Lola Price retains. Disbelief at what they just witnessed because it was Pabon Henry sticking her nose in. Lady Reed sticking her nose in. But somehow the presence of
Beautiful backhand as well.
to duck and then deliver a fatal blow to JC Jane.
Oh my God! Is that Kelly Armstrong?
Who made her debut earlier tonight? Just wiped out Finn Lynn.
Holy shit!
But Lola now seeing all eyes are on her.
Is that Kendall Gray?
That's Kendall Gray.
Yeah.
And now, look to our left booker.
Izzy Dame.
With the culling.
Oh, Zarya.
Looking for a championship.
Where's Silverka? I know Silverka's gonna come in. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Oh, so and Zarya. Everybody's going for the NXT Women's title. Wow. Callie, Kendall, Izzy, and Zarya, and then Zoe came in the mix. What a great show. Oh, what a great NXT. I need to get back to watching more NXT because NXT has been getting more better and better. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream, guys. We live streamed WrestleMania 33, the second half earlier. We just live streamed NXT. It's still a busy WrestleMania week for me because tomorrow I'm gonna live stream AEW Dynamite at 2:45 p.m. Eastern, 11:45 a.m. Pacific. Or probably earlier in the car. Yeah. Aussie. Whoa, what? Yeah, I'm gonna live stream AEW Dynamite. AEW is today, was today, but I said I'm gonna live stream it tomorrow because I can get some rest. And obviously, I probably should live stream it today because I'm more AEW already finished, and probably I would have been asleep by now. But at the same time, I'm busy, and I should be able to sleep earlier tomorrow, so I can get some good rest for Friday and some good so I don't have to be sleepy during WrestleMania, because I should never be sleepy during WrestleMania. And I bought I have a WrestleMania hat on the way from the WWE shop that I bought a couple days ago. So it's an Oprah Family shirt, but it'll come on the Raw after WrestleMania, hopefully beforehand, so I can be like this, having the shirt on, and I'll just have the hat on for WrestleMania for both nights. Um, but after AW Dynamite live stream, I'm gonna get a haircut, and you see the sides cut. My hair still beautiful as always. In the front, still the same. And after the live stream of AEW, I'll be live streaming WrestleMania uh night 2, WrestleMania 41 night 2. And if y'all don't follow me on TikTok, have posted a lot of I posted a lot of WrestleMania stuff in TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So please follow me there. Is link in the description and link in my bio in my YouTube channel. It'll say my Instagram, it'll say my Facebook, it'll say my TikTok, and others like Twitch, like X, like Snapchat, and like patreon.com/shittyb2199 and more. So yeah, I've been posting a lot of WrestleMania stuff, and still gonna post some more. And speaking of which, I have to do one. I reminded myself that I have to do one more thing of WrestleMania, of doing something and posting it on TikTok and Insta and Facebook, and I have to do it right now. So let me just do that real quick before I end the stream. Where is it? Should be here. No. Come on, where is it? Oh wait, it's something of Becky. Right here. There you go. Alright, so let me just record. Um hmm, Alright, recorded it. Let me go on my CapCut. This is a little tip for y'all beginners who don't know how to edit. I record it on an app. I go to CapCut. I click on the video that I want. Where is it? Right here. I go in. Oh frick. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There. And I do I edit, I split, I delete the stuff that I don't want, and when I want to crop something that I don't want to show, I just go like this. Maybe you can see, you probably can't see, but I just try and crop. Oh, come on, let's not start that again. I just crop of whatever I want to crop. And yeah. Oh, come on, stop it. Can you I'm about to literally There we go. What's it? Can you please stop? Oh my god. This is the annoying part about cropping stuff because it just won't let me. Dude, it ain't that hard. Just let me. Oh shoot. Dude. Okay. I swear to God, bro. Sorry about this, guys. It's just so damn annoying. Okay. I literally had enough of this. No. I'm gonna send it to my phone. I'm gonna do it on my phone, babe. That's just legit getting annoying. That's the problem with iPads, guys. You can still get an iPad because it's cool and it's big. But when you crop something in CapCut, it's what's annoying. So I'm gonna send it to myself. I should be getting it. Just waiting. There we go. I'll save this. I'll go to CapCut myself on my phone. I split. Okay. Hopefully it won't be annoying when I want to crop something. No, keep it cropped for a second. Can you, and it's being annoying. Are you kidding me? No, that's not what I want. No. Whoa. Why are you being annoying? Why are you not letting me crop fully? There we go. Was it that hard? Holy. Damn. Let me split this. Delete this. Animate it. Use all animations. Yep. All right. Export. Should be super. Yeah. Should be super easy now. Yeah, straight up Marcos in the Yankees game. All right. All right. So let me edit the cover. Boom. Right there. 3 days until WrestleMania 42. Let me put the hashtags. 42 Vegas. 3 days. Becky Lynch. AJ Lee. All right, let me now copy. All right, I just posted it on Insta. Sorry, not Insta, TikTok. Just waiting until this loads and fully loads to TikTok. There we go. It connected. It did it. So now I'm going to do it on Instagram. Let me copy this to Instagram and Facebook and share. Just waiting until it posts. Donna, 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 Donna. Come on. Post, my darling. Post. Oh, man. And it posted. All right. All right, guys. That should be it for this live stream. I hope you all enjoyed. I already said what I said. Once again, please follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and everything else. Link in the description, link in my bio. And we have, I said it in my community post, but now I'm gonna say it again. Thank you all so much for 400 subscribers. We're right now at 418, and I'm happy about that. Let's get to 500. Let's get to my goal of 1,000 subscribers. If you see in my bio, you'll see that I reached 100 subscribers on September 20th, 2025, the day of WrestlePalooza, but I don't care about that anymore. But at 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do a 1,000 subscriber cake. So please subscribe, share, and comment. What was your favorite highlight of NXT? And yeah, like, subscribe. I'll see y'all tomorrow. See y'all.